And welcome guys to another little video on our tower defense game. Now in this video we are going to go through and look through some of the stuff that I'm not so keen on when it comes to our game here. Now the first thing that we're going to look at is the shop component here for buttons. On the buy button, I want to put the component on there. It's stupid that we don't have a shop button or something like that on there right off the bat, because we should. Okay, now got this. We're gonna put a buying thing, and the reason why we're doing a buying is because this component will do everything that we need right off the bat. We only need to get the component call, and that's about it. So what we have here is Unity's engine, the icon, the text, an object. Well, guess what? I don't want this. This is stupid. This icon thing, no. We're going to make sure that this is here right off the bat, and we're not going to care. Okay. Set icon, that's cool. Set image. These are not going to be public at all. Nope. Not going to be public at all. They are going to be protected. Okay? And there's a few reasons why. A, I don't want any other script to manipulate these unless I want them to. For one. Two, this is crap. And get amount, well, guess what? We're going to find out why we even have this method in here, first of all. Because get amount doesn't sound very useful for us. And we could do some more direct approaches, because I've noticed in this object, that it's got quite a bit of crummy calls that do everything but what we want. Object do work. Why are we doing object do work when we can do it directly anyway? Okay, it makes no sense whatsoever. This is do work. This can also be protected. And I want this to be overridable. Protected override. Set string, text, highlights, do job. Do job, I want this to be protected as well, because we're going to be calling that up in another class. Because I want this class to do nothing but have an action, enter, exit, things like that. So enter and exit, set the images, and it does that automatically. We added these sprites right here, normal and highlight, and we have these two components. These are serializable, and their ownership is by this class. Our other class doesn't really care about them whatsoever. Okay? So we're going to have these methods pretty much gone right here. These, I don't need to pay attention. I just need to know do work does do work. Okay. So let's go into the editor and see what type of problems we come up with. So in our editor we have a bunch of unused stuff. That's fine. Okay. So buying.doWork and stuff doesn't do anything now. Okay. So that does stuff that's supposed to happen. So now we go into the code. We've got cost, amount, name, buying, and then we do a key. This is a scriptable object that has stuff in it now. A normal highlight in this. Okay. This is very, very important. we're going to take a buying scriptable object. We're going to have an overload anyway. This is not protected. Override void do work. Does stuff, does everything that he used to. We take a buying scriptable object, we assign the variables from the scriptable object. This setup thing right here isn't even a valid function now. So we can get rid of this, because we used to do this in a huge switch statement now. Now we don't have to do that. Now we have a function that will do that for us. So we're going to get an add component, transform name, all that stuff. We get an add, but buying won't load up the information because we don't have the scriptable object yet, because it happens in this method right here. Well, we can't call this method from anywhere else except in a C# kind of way. So what we need to do is have a function that has to be public, not push object, public void set, and this will take a string. Info, and all this is going to do is give us a constructor that we can use that we'll call by/string. By, wait, actually, no, actually we're going to do this. We're going to put this in here, because this will make more sense. Put this in here, take this right here out, and call set with our key. Okay? So if we're building this out of the C# way, we still get this access. If we build it out of the Unity thingy way, we still get it. So now under the by, after we added the, we don't add the component anymore, do we? Well, we could. Here's what, actually, if we're gonna go up here. Okay, so temp dot get component by and we're going to do this variable right here will be right here, and then if sp equals no, we'll have it do its thing. sp.addComponent. So it will pretty much do the same thing, except it'll do a get component. If it already has one, then it does that. So transform.name will change its name, will update the thing, but we don't actually set the variable type stuff yet, and that's a problem. So we got to go down here and go sp dot set, and we got to give it a string. Well, we already have the string because it's called new tech, right? And boom, there we go. So now we've got that new tech. It loads up information from a scriptable object. Actually, we haven't went through that yet, have we? That's right. Okay, you guys are going to get a treat. First of all, scriptable object. We're getting a buying object because this is a shop thing. Okay. Well, we go resources.load by mat / the name of the thing that we want, and we're loading up as a buy scriptable object. Okay. And this scriptable object is a class that holds information for buying steel, highlight, and everything like that. We are going to be looking on how to load up and set everything and then just not care about the rest. But first we must refactor and do a lot of this stuff. So now that I've got this up here, we've got a buy button and everything else. We are going to remove this one just for testing. So we got this right here, buying prefab. We don't actually have to have this here, but it's nice. So we're going to remove it and see what happens. We remove it. Boom. We get no errors whatsoever. Okay. So let's go into a shop thing here. Oh, we got some errors for set image. But are we still buying stuff? And the answer is no, because we've errored out. But it does tell me that we've got steel, copper, wires, and lead. So it is trying to load something up. So technically it does work as intended, but we're going to show why in the next video. So I don't want to make this too extensively long and things. So I'll see you in the next setup of our thing, and we talk more about how to get information out of our scriptable object and into our buttons. We'll also deal with how to load every button that we could possibly have, and then only ones that we want to filter in. So peace out, everybody. Take care, and see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. This is War, over and out.